Has been the selling agent for those that are here to bid. He thanks you with liaising, thanks you on behalf of the vendors for walking through the property on multiple occasions and liaising with him throughout the campaign. For those that are here to bid, all the best of luck with your bidding procedure. And of course, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank the sellers for entrusting us in selling their most prized possession. Ladies and gentlemen, 14 Greenglade Court in Bayswater is what is going up for sale, and this auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the commencement of the auction. As the auctioneer, I'll be indicating bidders on request, and I have the right to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids, and if and when I choose to place those bids, we'll make it very clear by simply stating the words vendor bid. These rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for this conduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and the property is deemed sold, we'll take no late bids or offers beyond that point. I'd also like to point out that if you are bidding against the vendor bid, well, you'll have two options. To not bid against the vendor bid, which means that after the auction we'll negotiate with multiple parties, which will decrease the chances of you being the buyer. On the flip side, you may choose to bid above the highest vendor bid. Of course, I suggest you do so if it is below the limit you set yourself, because if no one bids beyond that point, we'll walk inside the lounge room and you'll earn yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers. This in turn will increase the chances of you being the buyer. Now, if and when we are on the market and selling, and if you're holding the highest bid, and my intuition suggests for any reason that any of the underbidders would like to bid further than what they planned when they drove here, I will give them time to make those decisions. There'll be giveaway signs like phone calls being made, partners consulted, calculators pulled out, and I can almost guarantee you that as the highest bidder, you'll become highly frustrated with me, but please excuse me in advance. Of course, my job is to ensure that each and every single bidder has exhausted all of their options and in turn achieved the premium price for the sellers. A 10% deposit is all that is required of you to pay if you are successful here this morning. The remaining money is not due until the day that the keys are in your hands ready for you to move in, and that falls anywhere within the vicinity of 30 through to 120 days time. The vendors are offering you a sheer amount of flexibility there, and you can pick the time frame that suits you best. 765 square meters approximately is what is underpinning your prospective purchase here this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 bedrooms of course spread throughout this beautiful property, undercover entertainment area with a barbecue bin and swimming pool out the back, tucked away here and neatly nestled in the safe and secluded side streets of which is Bayswater. You do have an abundance of schools around you as well, public, private, secondary, primary, shopping centres, major freeway access, sporting facilities, sporting clubs for your children, just to name a few. We're standing here, of course, in what has been voted for the 7th consecutive year the most livable city in the world, and therefore it comes as no wonder that our population is growing and escalating more rapidly than the rest of the country. At the rate that it's heading, the expectations are there'll be more people residing in Victoria than New South Wales by approximately the year 2030. The reason that I mention that, we know what the growth in population is going to do. It's going to increase demand in the pockets which you are purchasing, and in turn rise prices and do so rapidly. Ladies and gentlemen, bid to your capacity if required to secure the purchase, or risk bidding higher on properties that you do not even like as much in the months to come. Once again, on behalf of James Wilson and the team at Ray White in Ferntree Gully, it is over to you for competitive bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway? An opening bid, an opening offer. You can dictate the commencement figure. I really don't mind where we start.
600.
That's 600,000. Bid is right next to Matty Morris. That's 600,000. You guys are in front. I really appreciate you getting the show on the road. That's 600 fairly bid and offered, searching for rises of 10 as a minimum. That's 600 fairly bid now, bids right down the front, searching for 610 now. You should have an abundance of confidence to enter proceedings at these low levels. At half a dozen, 100,000, you guys are in front at 6 fairly bid. That's $600,000 now, searching for 610 buyers. Can we tempt you in? At 6 is the offer. Once, searching for 610, sole and exclusive negotiation rights are with you. Second time, at $600,000, at 10, third, final call, 610, welcome. We've got a new face in the race, and all the best with the auction, guys. You're in front now, making your intentions clear to the marketplace at 610, searching for 20 now, Maddie. At 620, welcome back, straight back over the top, and how about 30? At 620 is the bid, searching for 30, guys. Can we welcome you back in? Need to know now at 620 and 40. At 640, 20,000 rise. Good work, guys. At 640 is the offer, and back against you. How about 50? At 640 is the offer, 50 we're searching for. Jump back in, guys. Need to know. Maddie needs some instructions now. Got it. 50. Welcome back. How about 60? At 650 is the bid. Can we tempt you in over here? At 660, have you got any interest? We need to bid to purchase or you'll miss out on the property. At 650,060. At 660, there's three of us competing now. Bids here now at 660 is the offer. At 660,000 now. Searching for 70. Buyers need to know. At 660 is the bid. Now 70. Welcome back. At 70 now. 680 straight back. 700. At 700,000 is the bid now. Big bid now. Making your intentions clear to the marketplace. At 700,000, jump back in at 10, guys. I need to know. At 7, fairly bid and offer now, and 10. At 700,000 and 10. At 710, welcome back in the auction here. Thanks you. Back in front at 710, fairly bid now. 20, guys. Give me the nod. At 710,000 and 20, if you've got any further interest. At 710's the bid now, right next to Maddie. I'm going to call it 3 times. You need to bid if you've got any further interest. 20 now, need to know. First time, the clock is ticking. Quickly, second time at 710. Third. 730 back against you. 40, jump back in. At 730,000's the offer now. 40's where we need to be, guys. At 730 now. 40 over here. If you've got an interest now, 40. There's 4 bidders fighting for the property now, and why wouldn't there be at 40? You're in front. At 740. At 740, right next to Aiden at 50, jump back in, aka $750,000. At 740's the offer now. Right behind me, 50. At 750, 60 now. Got it straight back over the top. Good bid. At 760, how about 70, guys? We need to know. At 760, 70, quickly now. We need to make a decision. Let's purchase the property going into the Christmas break. No need to kick back and search for real estate when you'll be sipping on cocktails by the beach. At 70, welcome back. Great to see you again. At 80's where we need to be. At 770,080, guys, jump back in quickly. At 770 at 80. At 770's the offer, searching for 80. Any interest over here? At 770,000, searching for 780. Guys, done. Finished. Silence. At 770,000, the bid is here. We'll pass the property in and negotiate exclusively with the highest bidders if we do not see a higher bidder offer. At 770,000 watts. At 770,000 twice. 75, not a problem, granted. 80 over the top. At 780,000 now, we'll take 5s if you like, guys, at 85. At 785, we need to know at 80's the bid right next to Maddie. At 785, 85, 90, guys. At 785, bids here next to Aiden. How about 90? At 785's the bid now. 90's where we need to be. Jump back in, guys. Need some instructions. At 785's the offer. Once, twice, third, final call at 785.
805.
Sorry? 805. At 805,000, good bid at the pointy end, guys. In front at 805 and 10. At 805,000, bids here next to James Wilson. He's been the selling agent for the last 4 weeks, and he looks forward to selling your property via the auction method of sale. Ain't that right, James? At 805, bid is here. You guys are on top. Big, bold bid. Back against you. Jump back in. Need to be in first place for exclusive rights to negotiate. 10, 15, 8, 10, 15. Not a problem. At 810,000, they need to make a phone call. I'm going to give you the respect there to do that. At 810,000, we're searching for 15. You guys are in prime position now. At 810 now, I'm suggesting there could be another bid here. At 810,000, prepare your next at 20. At 810 now, we'll give you a moment, guys. At 810 is the offer, right next to Aiden. At 810. Have you got any further interest? At 815, 810's the offer, 15 in the corner. At 810 directly behind me, Blaze out the back. Is there any interest there? At 810,000, searching for 15. At 810's the bid behind me. At 15, I need to know, guys, have you got any further interest, or are you out, done, dusted, seen your best? At 810,000, fairly bid and offered, directly behind me. At 810, at 810, at 810. At 810,000, sir, and 15. 810, searching for 15. At 810's the offer. 15 we're searching for. At 810, directly behind me. At 15, Scotty, I'm going to need some instructions. at 810,000, at 810, at 810. At 8:10, one moment, guys, I'll give you the courtesy of well to make phone calls if you need. I think there's one that's already been made at 810,000. I did preempt this in the introduction. If I feel for any reason any of your competitors may choose to bid further than what they planned, phone calls one of the giveaway signs at 15 and welcome back. At 8:15, back against you. 20 is what we're searching for. At 8:15's the offer. Good bidding now leading into Christmas. Secure the purchase here at 8:15 and 20. Once at 815,000, right next to Paul Scott. Not a problem. 8:16. Back against you, 17 if you like, at 8:16 now, and granted. Extend the courtesy to the floor of 1,000 rises if you are more comfortable with that. 18, 20, 21. On the market and selling. At 820,000, this property is yours if nobody else submits a bid. At 8:20, we're playing for keeps, business end of proceedings. At 8:20 once. 25. How about 30, guys? Quick rebuttal's a good one and good bid. It appears as though it's a 2-horse race as it stands at 8 1/4 in front here at 825. At $825,000 now, if you're thinking of selling your property, James Wilson from Ray White Ferntree Gully, he looks forward to selling it for you. At 825, you guys are in front, searching for 830,000. That's James Wilson from Ray White in Ferntree Gully. He's been the selling agent and looks forward to selling your property as well. At 825 now, 30, jump back in, or we'll sell this fine piece of real estate here to your competition. 1,000 guys. We're playing for keeps here. We are on the market and we are selling. 826 now. At 826, welcome back. Great to see you again. At 826 and back against you. How about 30? At 126,000. At 826, 27. We're chipping away in once. I think you both surpassed the limits you set yourself. Now's not the time to back away as we chip away in $1,000 rises. At 827,000, right next to Aiden, back against you guys at 828. At 827 and $500. At 827 and 500. 500 guys. It's $1,500 above your last bid, which is approximately $1.50 per week of interest repayments, higher than your last offer. Literally. Let's not back away for such a small denomination. At 827 and $500 as we stand here in what is the most livable city in the world. Now's not the time to back away. This is the opportunity to step up and flex your auction muscles. Another phone call being made. You guys are on top though. As it stands, could this be the victorious bid? I'll take $500 guys at 827. At 827. At 827 once. 500. Twice. At 827, I'll take $100. At 827,100. Just give it one final opportunity here. Third time. All done. Finished. Silence at 827. Thanks to those that bid and all the best in your search for real estate at 827,000. Congratulations. It appears as though you've defeated your competition, and we thank the neighbours in the crowd for making it such a spectacular event. Congratulations to the sellers. They can pop open the champagne now. At 827, we're selling. Hang on one second. At 827, at 827, at 827. Another phone call's come through at 827. Sorry to do this to you guys. Clearly walked away and asked for another moment. Out of my control. At 827, sir. At 827. At 827. 30. 30. At 830, back against you. At 130,000. At 830 now. At 830, back in second place. Gentleman's offer at 830. At 830. 31. At 831. At 831. At 831's the bid now. At 831 next to me and against you. At 131,000. At 831. At 831. At 831,000. Bid is here. To my left. At 831. At 831. At 831, sir. Jump back in here. Still on the phone. Need to give us a moment here, guys. At 831. At 831. Sir, you told me you were out before, but you jumped back in. How can I take you seriously? Are you sure you're out?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah.
Pinky swear?
Yeah.
At 131,000. I'll trust you now. At 831's the bid. We're selling. Selling. Sold. Well bought.